The Toads at Nintendo World are officially at war with guests because they keep trolling them for TikToks. It all started a few months ago when users would go up to Toad at the amusement park and ask him to dance for a TikTok, to which he had no problem doing, and it actually ended up starting a trend that was getting millions of views each time. This is what the dance consisted of pretty much every single time, just throwing his hands up in the air, alternating right foot, left foot, like very innocent dancing, okay? Even when people would see him walking around in Nintendo World, he would just stop and give them a little dance. Even the guy behind him is recording. Dude, I want to go to Nintendo World just so I can dance with Toad. Like, I don't even need to record it, I just want to do it for myself. But I'm really curious who is under that costume. Okay, these guys are doing too much, even Toad doesn't know what to do. Look, it's the same dance over and over. So as you can see, it's pretty innocent, nothing really crazy going on. However, Nintendo eventually found out about this and was not happy at all. Because they are an extremely family-friendly and PG company, they thought that this trend made them look bad, so they instructed all the Toads that they are not allowed to dance anymore. So when people would go up to film a TikTok, Toad would not react too well. So apparently the sound that people were using on TikTok was this.
I'm having cash, I can take your bitch.
And obviously they cannot have that for their image. That needs to be so clean and protected so that the children don't get mad. At first it just started with Toad rejecting a lot of these dances. Dude, like he just runs away when someone walks up to him. You cannot show any excitement. He won't even get close to her anymore. And look, he just ambushes her, like he has to teach her a lesson. And this is not an isolated incident, it keeps happening. You see? Look, he knows that we know, okay? He's like, I'm not gonna dance, that stare is terrifying. The fact that he doesn't even acknowledge it, like, you know Nintendo, allegedly, okay? Maybe they said if you dance even one more time on camera, like, your job is over. And he knows that we know this. So he's like, why are you trying to mess with my paycheck, okay? POV, you were first in line to see Toad and didn't know he's not allowed to dance anymore and accidentally made him mad. Aw, dude, I feel bad for him. Like, stop. Dude, the employees are trained to say he hasn't had his cup of coffee. They can't say, oh, Nintendo said we're not allowed to dance anymore, or else people are gonna be like, what? Why? Then he faked a high five. This is where things get really crazy. Toad at this point feels like he's being trolled, okay? I'm assuming he thinks he's like the butt of everyone's joke. It's gotten to a point where he is lashing out at these guests, more than just telling them no.
Toad, do a dance. Do a little dance.
Dude, that face, the way he approaches you slowly, like that is a threat.
Toad, I'm your biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan, dude.
Oh my god, the way he like fakes the high five is crazy. Dude, she tried giving him a Yoshi figurine and he just slaps it out of her hand. Aren't they trained to maybe accept gifts, especially if it's like one related to Mario? Like, aren't Toad and Yoshi friends? No, and it gets worse because he tries to stomp on it. Another time where people try and dab him up and then he just like fakes them out. And although things were fine for a while, a whole new trend has started where people will literally dress up as Bowser in order to scare the Toad. Normally, he just runs away and acts scared, probably as part of the show, but it really seems like he can't catch a break because now everyone is doing this because these videos go so viral. Dude, why is he staring at the wall? That is so crazy. And this girl's taking it too far too. The fact that the worker has to calm him down, like I get that it's part of the joke, like Toad is scared of Bowser, but that's insane. No, you're not supposed to touch the head. What are you doing? Dude, at first he didn't even realize what was happening.
So this gentleman right here has found Bowser and slain him and wears his head proudly.
She said that he killed Bowser and now he's just wearing his head. So it's like a crown basically. Look, he's so scared. He's just going slowly. The fact that they got a little kid to do it is crazy. Oh, is he fine with it this time? Nope, he ran away. I just want to know who's under there. I just have to ask, Nintendo, is this what you wanted? For everyone to terrorize one of your most beloved characters, all because he's no longer allowed to dance? I say we bring back the dances. It's only good marketing and publicity for you guys, and they're a lot of fun to watch.